Hello and welcome to Shelby Township Parks and Recreation in the News. I'm Joe Youngblood. In our show today, we'll keep our residents updated with all the latest and greatest happenings here in Shelby Township. Today we have our special guest, Michael Ward. Mike, once again, thanks for being on the show today. Mike is a Shelby Township resident, and he is what I call our race guru here in Shelby Township. If you're going to join a race, you'll see Mike Ward there coordinating it. Mike, we got some races to talk about, but first, before we get to that, I wanted to ask you as much that goes into organizing and planning a race. How do you do this without missing anything? Because there's so much detailed planning.
Well, there are a lot of little nitty-gritty details and things that are easy to miss. And I just put together a recent presentation, which I have with me here on, it's called So You Want to Put on a Race.
Okay.
And what I decided to do is to basically formalize it, so it's a little easier for people to follow. Turned out to be quite lengthy, quite extensive, but it covers all areas of a race. And I'm using it now with some of the groups that have approached me that are putting on a race just for some general guidance, and I'll help them out. I'm really good at that, especially if I know it's a charity thing.
Right.
And it's got everything in there, all the little nitty-gritty things you really wouldn't think about, but all which collectively add up to putting on a good race or not so good race.
So this is a guide that you're able to email them and say, because like I said, I know a lot of people will contact you, hey, can you help us coordinate this race? So they take this guide here, and then they have a checklist for them to follow.
More or less that way. What I've been doing a couple times already, even had it just come up this week from somebody out of town from another state that works with Special Olympics. Sent it along and said, give me a call, let's set up a conference call, and let me walk you through it so that I can tell you what you need to worry about, what you don't, give you some insight, and that kind of thing. And if I can help other people be successful, I can't help with every single race in terms of being directly involved, but at least if I can help them do all the right things and have a good event.
Very good. And I want to thank you, Mike, for we have never had as many races in the last couple of years in Shelby Township, specifically Riverbends Park. And I know when we get a lot of people calling us to say, Mike Ward referred us to you. And Riverbends is a great place for a race, but thank you for sending the races our way, because it really helps. So it gets people in the park. It's a beautiful park, but if they didn't know about it, so that's been working out really well. And Mike, I know we have some races coming up. You always seem to be busy. I don't even know how you hold down your day job with all the races you coordinate, but we do have the Veterans Run coming up, and that's a very special race here in Shelby Township for what Phil Randazzo does with the veterans and the Veterans Hill and Monument in Shelby Township. Tell us a little bit about that. We know it's coming up here soon.
Yep, it'll be Sunday, November 6th. We backed it up to 10 o'clock so it doesn't interfere with the 12 or 12:30 ceremony. They were a little bit too close last year. It's free to all veterans. You just have to make sure you drop your form off at either here at the Shelby Township offices or at the Hanson Utica store. And you can register online at eastsideracingcompany.com. They can contact me, of course. And if you walk into the Hanson stores, you'll see the flyer as well. But most important is for the veterans. We have a number of veterans that come out and they walk it. It's 100% handicapped accessible. So anybody with any type of disability can do the course. Showcases the township grounds and Mace Decker Park and all, which is another plus for us as well.
Very good. So after they finish their race, they're able to hang around after the awards are given out, and they have the ceremony with Phil Randazzo, correct?
Yep. I never mind putting this one on anytime Phil's involved for the veterans. I'm right up there up front. Hey, what can we do? Let's make it a nice event. And he's always there with the honor guard, the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, and gets the Boy Scouts, which is a good thing to be doing.
Good.
So.
And if any of our viewers would like to register, how do they register, Mike?
You can, like I said, you can pick up a form at the Hanson store.
That's the best way?
They also have the township offices. You can pick them up there. You can go online to eastsideracingcompany.com.
Okay.
You can even download the form from there and then just mail the form in if you want to save a little registration fee, which a lot of people do as well.
Very good. Well, good luck on the Veterans Run. We hope for a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Also coming up, we have the Jingle Bell Run, and that run has been very unique, and it is going on the 7th annual Jingle Bell Run. And that one is coming up in December, Mike, and what's the exact date on that one?
It's December 18th, Sunday morning.
Okay.
The race starts at 9 a.m. It's a big event for us. We draw from 400 to 600 people. And as you know, it's evolved over the last 7 years. What's nice about it is we start and finish at the senior center / library / courthouse, and we have nice warm bathrooms and warm facilities, which people love that.
Definitely.
But what's nice is the course. We go out the back towards the junior high. We cross the football field. We open up the fence with the great cooperation of Earl Weber from Cherry Creek Golf Course. Pick up a big portion of the course. pop another hole in the fence with your cooperation for May Stecker in the lake. And it's an incredibly beautiful course to walk or run.
That sounds like a great run there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so beautiful back there.
You know, we draw, like I said, 400 to 600. Everybody comes in Christmas costumes. It's just amazing to see. It's a giant party. You know, what's nice, we give out the overall awards. All the big races I do now, we kind of make sure we cover all the bases. We have the overall male-female, Masters male-female, and now the Grand Masters, which we've named after Norm Killip, one of our residents. And then we give the top 3 in each age group. And what I usually do unofficially is I give away whatever leftover medals from the previous year to the top first 4, 5, 6 dogs that finish.
Oh, really?
Yes, and you would be surprised. The owners prancing around with their dog that got a medal because they were the first dog in whatever.
That's a great idea.
You would have never thought anything like that, but lo and behold, you know, there we go. So we're going to be raffling off some really good prizes this year, trying to see if we can draw more people out. So I've got, with the cooperation of Greystone Golf Course and Dave out there, we're going to donate a foursome. It's a beautiful course.
That's nice.
Earl Weber, of course, donated a foursome from Cherry Creek, not to be outdone. I'm going to work with a couple local hotels to get an overnight in there. I'm also going to raffle off 1 or 2 small, maybe Samsung tablets. And you were gracious enough just today to donate a, what is it, a pass
It's
for?
a free pavilion rental for a family picnic.
That's potentially worth a couple $100. So everybody loves that park when they come out.
Well, we like, I mean, as much as you're doing for the charity and Special Olympics, it's a little something that we can give back.
Yeah. So it's exciting with all the prizes, and what I love about it is just a big giant party, and everybody has a good time. Local cooperation from sponsors and all from all over the place. Big B throws in the coffee and a lot of the other businesses that help sponsor it. And last year was our best year ever. I donate 100% of the proceeds to charities.
Right, that's
Sometimes
amazing.
it's just Special Olympics. They're included in this one, but last year I'm proud to say it was over $11,000 to 10 different charities.
That's
I'd
amazing.
love to beat that. If I could match 11,000, I would be happy. But that's 11 grand going to, 10 different groups that didn't get anything, and it's pretty good causes that we try to cover. And,
Oh, definitely, you sure do.
and a big plea to any of the local businesses around here that aren't on it, would like to be a sponsor. We make it easy. 100, 200, 250, 500 is a very reasonable amount, and they get their shirts and they can participate in the event, and it helps us be more successful.
Definitely. And I like these runs, Mike. It sounds like they're just a really nice, more or less like a family event. The whole family can come out, everyone can jog. Because I've seen some of the pictures where you'll have mom or dad and, with a baby stroller. So, and then they have the little 8-year-old with them jogging with them. So they got the whole family. And that's what we like here in Shelby Township. These, community events where you get the whole family involved.
Well, part of that, we've discussed it in some of our prior TV shows that we've done. The things that we do to make it unique, and I take a lot of pride because others are now picking up on that. Not everybody did National Anthem and Honor Guard. Well, now everybody does, and they should. And that was something that I will not do an event without. We try to be very good with the food and drinks afterwards. We have our photographer out there who takes photos. They're free downloads later. People can get those photos without paying for it. This year, with the addition of the raffle prizes and all, and knowing that it's going to the charities.
Sure.
And that's. We have our next April. We'll have our April 21st Glow Run, second annual, which we're still kind of glowing over from that one in the past.
I do, going around the township, Mike, I be out to dinner at a restaurant and I hear people just talking about the Glow Run, here and there, and how amazing it was, and they're all excited for next year too. And the people that don't know that we're associated, they'll just say, I've never seen a race that had that many people for the first time. So that's amazing.
Yeah, it's we gave it a shot, Gene Lambert and myself from Special Olympics, and we didn't know what to expect. Nor did Fast Bob, our timer guy who works with me on all the races and part of our Macomb race directors. And we had 600 first time, which is unprecedented, and we learned some things. But realistically, with Mark Hackle's support, honestly, we're expecting 1,200 next year. The golf course has dedicated the entire building now. We won't have a little wedding in the last one, but the whole place, which we filled up. And we'll have pizza and all that stuff like we did last year. And it was so cool. First year event, we estimated $10,000 went to Special Olympics.
That's amazing,
which they wouldn't have gotten.
No, not
we're
at
going
all.
to double it, maybe hit a couple other smaller charities, but primarily Special Olympics. But it was such a fun event. You're right, it was a family event.
Yeah.
We had Mike from your staff that brought the whole family out, and it was fun, and nobody wanted to leave.
Right.
And even Mark Hackle stuck around. He said, "This is great. Look at this. Look at all the people staying around."
Well, and think about the first-class facility you have to hang out after. I mean, it's beautiful. So, well, great job with that and all the races you do. And from Shelby Parks and Rec, thank you for all you do for Special Olympics. I know you donate to a lot of different charities, but Special Olympics is one of your priorities, and we do a lot of programs. So thank you very much for donating the time and the monies that you do.
We love it, and we love to know that it's going for a good cause. So we'll
Very
continue
good.
doing it and have fun doing it at the same time.
Good. Mike, any other races that you want to talk about coming up?
Let's see, we have the Macomb County Race Directors Race, which
Yes.
is the day before, November 5th. And if you ran in 3 of our sanctioned races, you get a free entry. If you go to eastsideracingcompany.com, you should be able to sign up there. And it's a free race for those people. And we always have a nice, either a medal or a gift or whatever we give away every year to thank those that come out and support ours. But it's really kind of the wind down season at this point. There's not too many other ones going on at this point. So we're kind of like, we're gearing up for Jingle Bell Run, which would be nice, knowing that right around the corner is April 21st and the next Glow Run. So planning ahead.
Very good. Well, once again, thanks, Mike. Thanks for being on the show and everything that you do for the race community and all the special needs groups.
I love it. One other thing I want to do is I do want to thank your staff and all, because anytime I've got a township event, and I've mentioned this before, virtually every one of the shows that we've done, the great support staff we get, you know, and I've mentioned it last time, the way they anticipate what's going to happen. They help us in every way, shape, and form. You're going to need this, or you're going to need that. Oh yeah, I hadn't gotten to that point yet. But it's always teamwork, volunteers that make an event successful. And you know, just as a case in point, the last 2-3 years we had to manipulate our crowds around the back of the race when we first took off, because Eastside Vineyard Church is there. Well, now they stepped up to work with us, and they made a $500 donation this year to be a sponsor.
Really?
They're going to help. And we said, what else can we do? And I said, you've been more than generous.
That's great.
You know, and so
funny
it's nice to have
funny
that
how
support.
things work out, eh?
Yeah, it's a strange thing.
It is.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Mike. And right after these messages, we'll be right back with Shelby Parks and Rec in the news.
The picnic shelters at Riverbends Park are available for rent starting January 9th, 2012. Reservations for the Bittersweet, Hickory Grove, and Maple View shelter will be accepted for groups for the months of May through September. For available dates, please contact Shelby Township Parks and Recreation Department at 586-731-0300. Amenities include a number of picnic tables, 8 grills scattered throughout the main park area, playscape and disc golf course, horseshoe pits and volleyball nets. For more information and residential and non-residential fees, please call the Shelby Township Parks and Recreation Department at 586-731-0300.
Hello and welcome back to Shelby Township Parks and Recreation in the news. With us now is Jim Gamitra from the Burgess Shadbush Nature Center. Jim, we have a lot going on at the Nature Center, and Halloween is in the air, and just recently we had the Haunted Nature Center.
Yep.
This has been going on for quite a few years now, and why don't you give us a little recap on this wonderful event that you and your staff put on?
One of our biggest events, draws a great crowd every year, and again this year we had perfect weather. It went fantastic. Record turnout, just over 400 people.
Oh, that's amazing.
And it's a wonderful way to celebrate the spooky and playful aspects of Halloween in our beautiful Nature Center indoor and outdoor setting that we have there. So
that's wonderful. So it's not terrifying, but it's spooky.
Not
correct?
terrifying, no blood, guts, or gore. We like to have fun and play on puns, and it was a great time. All of our volunteers, our staff, very dedicated and made this event possible. They make it possible every year, as well as our sponsors. This year, Christian Financial Credit Union was our sponsor. So
Can't do it without them.
big thank you to everybody that came out for that, and we have some footage also to share with our viewers that weren't able to make it. So
wonderful. We're going to take a look here. We have some great footage here from Shelby Cable, so let's take a look at this wonderful event.
What'd you say? We need a leg up? Excuse me for putting the bruise on your leg there, Corpse.
This, you're going to need this. This we'll have to put back. He's going to need that. You're going to need that. We're going
Oh, so let me guess. It's never been used, right? Boo! Happy Halloween!
As you can see from the wonderful footage, this was a first-class event. Jim, thanks to you and your staff for all that you do. I just hope the kids got a lot of candy.
Oh, most definitely.
That's number one. So, all right, and if you have any more or any questions, call 586-323-2478 over at the Nature Center, and they can fill you in on any questions you have or for the event next year.
Most
All
definitely.
right, Jim? All right. We also have the Nature Center's done. They're breaking it down. They're going to be busy with that, but we have some upcoming events. What can our residents look forward to on the calendar coming up at the Nature Center?
Certainly. Well, on the first and third Thursday of each month, we have the Nature Tales, our preschool story time.
Okay.
We do a story, and then we do either a critter, a craft, or a hike, depending on the weather. And so that's a great opportunity for all the little ones to come out and get a little piece of nature twice a month.
And that's through the winter then, Jim? The first and third Thursday
Correct.
of the month?
We
Okay.
run September through May
Okay.
on that. On the first and third Thursday of each month, it's at 10 a.m.
Pre-register or just drop in?
Either way, we
Okay.
appreciate a pre-register so that we
Sure.
can plan our crafts. But
Okay.
if you want to just drop in, we take those as well, and you can register at the door.
Wonderful.
So our homeschool program runs on the first Wednesday of every month. So our next one's Wednesday, November 2nd at the Nature Center. That's at in the afternoon. I believe it's 1 o'clock. And you're more than welcome to come out. We have a different theme every month.
Okay.
And
That sounds definitely exciting. And one thing I wanted to throw in there, Jim, is not only does Jim do events for us at the Nature Center, but also through Parks and Rec, and we have Christmas Aglow coming up. If you wanted to
Certainly.
touch on that.
certainly that's on December 1st at 7 p.m. We hold it every year at the municipal grounds. It's a great way for the little ones to come see Santa. After he lights the tree, bring your list. He'll have you sit on his lap, and
There you go.
there's crafts, totally free event, some snacks, marshmallow roasting, horse-drawn carriage rides. Just a great family event with the Eisenhower Caroling Choir, as well as we do a feed the need. So we ask that everybody dress
Definitely.
for the
That's a
weather
great
and
program.
bring some canned goods to donate to the Feed the Need program that we do every year.
And this event, in my opinion, Jim, is kind of the kickoff for Christmas.
Most
it's
definitely.
Beginning in December, everyone sees Santa Claus. And one thing I've always liked about it, you can go to Lakeside Mall, wait 3 hours to see Santa Claus.
Yes.
You know, this one, you come there, it's a beautiful night, family. It has more of a small town feel right here in the municipal grounds. Within an hour, you can see Santa Claus. You know,
Right.
but along with that, a lot of exciting things to do while you wait to see Santa.
Definitely, and it's all free thanks to our generous sponsors this year. It's
Definitely.
Christian Financial Credit Union, so
Very good.
we're very appreciative to them. And after Santa makes his stop there, he's going to stop at the Nature Center and visit. So you can come visit with Santa at the Nature Center Saturday, December the 10th from noon to 4. Again, for free. You can bring your list there or just see him twice and bring a duplicate copy.
That's right. Sounds like Santa Claus is going to be busy in Shelby Township.
Most definitely.
All right.
Pioneer Christmas is coming up also, another big event for us, December 3rd and 4th at the Nature Center. It runs from 11 to 4 on Saturday, December 3rd, and noon to 4 on Sunday, December 4th. For a minimal fee, we have a bunch of ornament making crafts you can do. We open our replica Pioneer cabin, and you can certainly call the Nature Center for more information on that.
Wonderful, Jim. Sounds like you have a lot going on over at the Nature
Definitely.
Center. I know it definitely keeps you busy over there.
'Tis the season.
That's right. Also, Jim, we do get some calls and some questions, and I know our residents watching right now are wondering the same thing. If they haven't been there, where can the Nature Center be found, and how do they get more information?
We're located in Riverbends Park off the Ryan Road entrance.
Okay.
We are between Auburn and 22 Mile off of Ryan Road. You can call us at area code 586-323-2478, or you can always find us on Facebook and like our page for the most up-to-date news, Burgess Shadbush Nature Center. And you can find us on the Parks and Recreation and Maintenance page at the shelbytwp.org.
Very good, Jim. Thank you very much for all the information, and we know how important the Nature Center is to our residents here in Shelby Township and the youth that comes by, along as the adults and senior citizens population
Yes,
that loves all the different programs that we have.
yes.
And before we sign off, I do have one more announcement to make. We do have snowmobile safety class. So although there's no snow outside right now, we'll have snow around the corner. So with that being said, Saturday, November 12th is snowmobile safety. Give us a call at 731-0300 and register today, because the importance of safety on a snowmobile is the number one most important thing to do. Jim, that's all we have for today.
Sounds great.
A lot of
Thanks for
information,
having
a
me.
lot of exciting things. Thank you for being on.
Yep.
Until next time, please remember, here at Shelby Parks and Rec, we create community through people, parks, and programs. Thanks for watching.